All right, dude, what do you say? You ready to get this thing going?
Best show ever.
Wild card weekend show, dude. Here we
Super
go.
Wild Card Weekend. Let's go.
Dude,
Hey, buddy.
dude. What do you
Let's
say, man?
go.
Oh, let's
Let's
get going here.
go. Come on, Doug. Woo.
Oh,
What
I'm
a
ready.
regular season. What a regular season, my friend.
You know, we talk about it every week, and it's like it goes too fast, but I'm excited. I know it's over. The regular season's over, but I'm so excited right now. It's stupid. I am so excited.
It's
This
Super
is
Wild Card
fun.
Weekend, buddy. This
It
is
is.
what we've been waiting for a long time. I mean, I remember when Baltimore had the number one overall seed, and we didn't know who was going to beat them, and Carolina was 3-0. I mean, what a gosh, it's
Remember,
so awesome.
okay, at one point we buried the Kansas City, right?
Oh, the Chiefs were done, right? Yeah.
The Ravens were invincible. I mean,
I buried the Bills. I said the Bills weren't going to make the playoffs, right?
Carolina. We were all over Carolina early in the season where we was like, oh my gosh, this team, they got Darnold, they got McCaffrey. Oh my gosh, I mean, they're it. I mean,
And at the end of the day, some of the usual suspects are back in the show. New England or Buffalo,
absolutely.
Tampa, Kansas City.
Yep. Yep.
Everybody expected the Rams to be there. At one point, we thought they were on their way out.
Yep. Yep.
It's going to be good.
We had to do like a blooper show. And like all the goofy, the sayings or the goofy picks or something like that.
Oh, man, times we got it wrong. Holy cow.
Oh, man. So, hey, everybody, we're back. It's the Wild Card Show. You've got Carl, you've got Doug, you've got Brimm Sports, and man, we are just fired up. Absolutely. I cannot wait. Let's just jump right
Sports, the only place you need to go if you want winners. If you're looking for a breakdown of the games and who's going to win, just dial up Fire Brimm.
This is it right here. This is it. So I tell you what, I am so fired up for this. But before we get there, we got to talk about the college championship game, dude. I know it kind of irritates both of us. So we'll do this quickly. You as a Florida fan.
Right.
And me as an Ohio State fan.
My take on the game, I know everybody hates the SEC rematch, and my opinion on that is that's just too bad. The SEC's got the best teams in the country.
They were the two best teams.
They were the two best teams. And I know everybody hates Alabama and wants to see Alabama go down.
Both hands. Yeah.
My feeling, Florida plays Georgia every single year. Neutral site. We play them every year. I hate their logo. I hate their mascot. I hate their team. I cannot even look at the G on. Just get it off. I wanted Alabama. I did not like Georgia at all. No. So this was that was very painful for me. My high in that game was when Georgia fumbled the ball, when Bennett fumbled. And Alabama went in for the score. That was my yes moment, and then it was all, and it got ugly quick from there. So,
well, you know what? At the end of the day, congratulations, Georgia. I mean, they won. They did it. They had to, beat their nemesis, which they did. I'm done. Done with you. Go. Okay, but here's not something we're done on. This is something we do want to give a congratulations, dude.
Absolutely.
Jack for Philly, man.
Jack,
4 for 4 Philly. Goal. Absolutely.
Nice job.
Nice job. So somehow we got to get in touch with them. He's got to get in touch with us, right?
Yeah. Reach out. You see us on Twitter. You saw us somewhere. You see us on YouTube.
Yep.
Reach out. Give us a comment. Let us know how to contact you, Jack. And
that's right. We got a Fire and Brimm shirt. We're going to send his way. So, hey, congratulations, Jack and Philly, and everybody that joined.
Did I finish dead last? I think I did.
You finished close. You finished 19 out of 22.
When we start our college show, that'll be a whole different.
There you go. All right. let's get into the fun. Let's get into Week 18 records, brother.
Dude. Yeah, that was dead last because I'm too busy going 143 and 127 in the NFL, Doug. 16 games over 500.
I mean, 16 games over 500. I will challenge anybody else out there against the spread. We went every single regular season game against the spread. And we both finished above 500. I mean, I lived over the finish line, but it's still above 500, man.
Kool-Aid picked 10-7-1. I mean,
I know.
What do you want?
I know.
Kool-Aid picked finishing 10-17-1. Nice week 18, Robert Coate. Nice week 18.
Oh, he did have a nice week. 11-5. I mean, this again, it gets spread again a wild week too, right?
Yeah, it's a tough week to pick him. Week 18.
It was a tough week. It was a tough week. So, dude, congratulations on the. I mean, we're going to keep track of this in the playoffs. But to finish the full 18 weeks of doing this?
Yeah, I mean, we have 13 games left. If I go 0-13, I'm still 140.
You're right. You're right. You're right about that, man. Okay. So there were a bunch of other good records, too. Derek Carr. Look at Derek Carr up there. Drew Lock. I mean, Tua all have just awesome records. Now, we do have Derek on the board. So when he's not game planning against the Bengals, he's watching Fire Brimm Sports. So.
Derek delivered his picks this week already. Awesome.
That's right. So I hope he's sharing it in the locker room, the entire Raiders locker room. I mean, yeah, let's get fired up.
Here's what we do know. We know the Bills watch because I fired them up, and we know the Cowboys watch.
That's true. That's true.
We know the Cowboys watch because I called the Cowboys soft again. And they put a beat down on Philly. So you're welcome, Cowboys fans.
We have at our instance, we ride those teams, don't we? I mean,
no doubt.
There's ones that we do. All right. Hey, go Pats. Lewis Bell, Scotland, man. Grant McLaren, also from Scotland. This is international as well. I mean, this is awesome. So,
let's finish strong in the playoffs, guys.
Absolutely. Still want everybody's picks in the playoffs. No doubt about it. Okay. 3-team parlay. Packers, dude, what the heck happened there?
The Lions had no business winning that football game. We talked about that. It absolutely played out. I mean, like we predicted, I thought that the reserves for Green Bay would be enough to hold off the Lions. and it wasn't. Aaron Rodgers played the half, and somehow Detroit won that football game, which, was awesome for them because they lose the number 1 overall pick. But, good job. Whatever. Even though the Lions lose when they win. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Sadly, that's a good point. That's a fair point. They lose when they win.
They lose when they win.
All right. So, speaking of...
Look at that, Xavier. Nice 3-team parlay.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Xavier, nice job, man. Now, speaking of losers, here's some losers, okay?
Your favorite segment.
You know what? You know how I am. You know how I am with head coaches. You are either, what's my old saying?
Coach or coordinator.
You are coach or coordinator, right? There it is. And when I'm looking at most of these guys, Joe Judge, coordinator. He reminds me of Matt Patricia, is what Patricia did with the Lions. Fangio, coordinator. Nagy, I thought he was going to do well. He just doesn't have that spark. Zimmer, I'm always on Zimmer, right? I mean, doing the least with the most. The one I don't get is Flores.
That surprised me where that came from. But
I thought Flores. Actually, earlier this season, I said Flores should be the coach of the year. I mean, the way that he was doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get that one. That one I don't get. And you also have the Raiders and the Jaguars. If you were a potential head coach, which one of those teams would you want to go to? I mean, is there one that you would say, yeah, that's the one that, that has got the makings of a good team or, for a long-term organization? Is there one that really would get you?
No, I mean you've got Trevor Lawrence at a high pick down there in Jacksonville to build off of, and you're coaching in sunny Florida where you got nice weather.
I agree.
The Giants, you got tradition, you got championship championship caliber teams. A couple of first round picks with the Giants. I don't know where you're going to go. Wherever you're going to go, you want to make your mark. So I don't think I have one that I would pick over the other. Really,
I agree. I mean, I wouldn't go to Minnesota. You know why? Because they have Cousins, and he's not going to be around forever. I mean, no, I wouldn't go to Minnesota. It's just I'd actually go to Chicago. I know you don't like Justin Fields, but there's something to build off of there in Chicago.
Doug, listen, there's one thing I always say. This is a serious handicapping show, And when you go saying things like that, you make I just don't know what to say. Justin Fields, oh my gosh. He's
That's all right.
Just keep picking winners, man. I know you love the guy. I keep wishing they'd bring back Tebow.
Okay.
I love Tebow too. I thought he was going to make it all the way to the end.
Oh, get out of here. Hey, Tebow. Seriously. No way. Okay, forget it. All right. Talking about, let's look on the upside or the downside and the upside. Your Lions, they blow the number 1 draft pick, right? But at least they have number 2. I mean, they got that going for them. I mean, look at the Giants. 2 first-rounders. Jets, 2 first-rounders in the top 10. That's it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. We'll have a lot of time to talk about this. We have more shows ahead of us, but that's it's pretty interesting the way you've got the draft. And there's no quarterbacks coming out of this draft either, are there?
No, not right. I mean, I don't. That's so losing the number 1 overall pick. I think whoever goes 1 and 2, they're. I actually like the guy that we're going to get at number 2, over Hutchinson in Michigan.
Yeah.
But that I don't think. Yeah, that's not that great of a draft.
And you're right. I don't think it makes any difference. It just heck. If I were them, I'd almost draft. I'd trade down, but I don't think there's anybody that anybody wants to trade up to get. There isn't that one star that everybody wants to get. So
right.
So we have a lot of time that we could talk about this, but just
there's no tanking really this year, but he's still. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with the Lions being a number 2. No big deal.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna 1, 2, 3, not gonna make any difference. They're gonna get a good player, but not a star, not some superstar. All right. So let's get ready to rumble, man. It's time for the playoffs.
All right. Listen, the algorithm is locked in, and I'm ready to go.
Do you think Vrabel deserves Coach of the Year? I mean,
yes. You lost the potential NFL MVP at the beginning of the season, just an absolute beast. And that team is solid across the board. They were my preseason pick to go to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I'm sticking with them. They won themselves the first round bye. I mean, what a job. They really are solid top to bottom, defense, running, offense. Tannehill's played well. They've got weapons. I mean, they've got the tools to do it. They have got the tools to do it.
And they get Derrick Henry back. Are you
get Henry back
me?
after the bye? They should get Henry back. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they get a week off and they get Derrick Henry back.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's just that dude's gonna be fresh. Yeah. I mean, that's scary. Oh my goodness.
You almost. I mean, does he come back at full speed? Does he come back healthy? Is he going to be? Because they're clicking on all cylinders right now. You hope it doesn't. I can't imagine it slowing him down, but hopefully he's 100%.
You know what? A Derrick Henry at 3/4 speed is better than all the other running backs out there.
Well, they're rocking, man. They're clicking. So
absolutely,
you don't want to rock that boat, but I mean, you're bringing back Henry. Like, let's go. I think. Yeah.
Is there a team that would surprise you, or maybe could catch fire? There's always one team that catches fire, right? Is there one that which might surprise you, or surprise us all as we're going into like the NFC?
Look at those. This is tough for me because looking at that group of teams right there, all season I've wanted to believe in Pittsburgh, and I just don't understand why they are as bad as they are. And they're not. No, like they can't. They're not. There's no way. They're not good, right? I mean, Najee Penn, they're not going to do it. I don't know. The Raiders aren't that good. They don't have all the pieces. I mean, Jacobs can play well if Derek Carr doesn't lose the game. And then I guess the Bengals. I'm going to say the Bengals because Joe Burrow can put them on his back by himself and win the football game. Yeah. Joe Burrow could do it alone.
Yeah, I got to give you credit on that one. I mean, I like the Bills myself, but that's not a surprise pick. I mean, that's not, a lot of people have the Bills because Josh Allen could do the same thing. He will do whatever he can to win a game. He's going to, and there's no worry about running or anything. That's what you have to do. You have to win the damn game, right? I mean, you're not looking ahead to next week. You can't do that. You got to win the game. That's it. You got to do whatever you have to do. So I would say the Bills, but it's not shocking that the Bills could possibly win it. I'd love to say my Raiders, but you nailed it. I mean, they made the playoffs. Love it. I mean, as a Raiders fan, I love it. But
is okay. Yeah.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. All right. Let's go on to the NFC. You think the Packers? You think the Packers roll? Is it their year?
The only team that scares me out of that group is San Francisco.
You said that a couple weeks ago. You were all over San Francisco.
It's the only team that scares me.
What about
Deebo Samuel is amazing. Their defensive line is amazing. And Garoppolo, when Garoppolo gets unconscious like he was on that last drive, that's all he needs to do. I'm not a Jimmy G guy. I don't think he's a great quarterback, but he can keep him. If he doesn't lose the game, watch out. Watch out.
Okay, what about Matt Stafford? You're wearing that jersey. Can he can he lead a team in the playoffs?
They won't get past if they win one game, that's all. If they win one game, that's all they'll get. They're not good enough. If they win one game, that'll be it. Because Stafford will lose the game. You can have all the other weapons around you. Stafford will lose the game.
Folks, when we're watching games on Sunday, and whenever Stafford's playing, my phone blows up when he does anything like a interception or something. I told you that's exactly who he is.
There's the real Matt Stafford. There he is. There's the Stafford we know.
Yeah, Carl just blows up my phone with all these tags and memes and everything. Yeah. What about the Cowboys? I think that for me, the Cowboys, I don't want to call them a dark horse, but they're a dark horse because they've been up and down, right?
All right. So they've shown who they can be. I just don't believe in them, Doug. I don't believe in them.
I know. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. The Buccaneers, they got a lot of injuries. But you got Tom Brady and Gronk.
We're going to have a whole nother conversation next week when some of these teams, after these games.
Yeah.
But right now, I just don't believe in Dallas. And I don't see Tampa. If Tampa goes to Green Bay to win with fans up there, no. That was the first time. I want to say, I could be wrong. Was that the first time Tom Brady played at Lambeau?
He had to have played at Lambeau at some point in his career.
And there were no fans there. And this year there will be fans. And
you make
Aaron Rodgers is on a mission. How close were they last year to being in the Super Bowl? They're not sitting where they are right now to lose. I don't see Aaron Rodgers losing.
You make a great point. Last year there were no fans in the stands in the playoffs, were there? You go up to Lambeau, it was empty.
Was it empty or was it either way? Yeah.
They may have had 10,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
It was a small crowd. But it's not the same Lambeau as when it's filled up. In fact, all the stadiums are going to be that way. Yep. So that's cool. You make a really, really good point there. All right. So you like San Francisco. You think they're the wild card. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I think let's see what the Cowboys could do.
Well, we're going to know after that's the game of the weekend right there, Dallas, San Francisco. So we'll find out. I want to hear
we're going to know.
I hope that's not the Kool-Aid pick. I hope the Cowboys are not the Kool-Aid pick. No.
We're gonna go really quick. Okay, here you go, buddy. What do you say? Brown bag.
This is easy.
Bag?
Is this easy? All right, I'm gonna take.
Okay.
This is so easy. I've got the Colts. I have got the Colts.
Okay, you got the Colts.
What are the Colts not doing in the playoffs right now? They are such the brown. This is like the easiest brown bag pick of the season. You just
Colts
lost
right here.
I took Jacksonville in the points. Just because I thought the Colts wouldn't be able to hang out and cover, not because I thought Jacksonville was going to beat them. And they beat them. They didn't beat them lucky or fluky. Wentz lost that game. And that's what we talk about. Again, the quarterback not losing the game. and Wentz lost that football game.
You said it. What did Tom Brady say? Or in that the special? I mean,
quarterback's job. I touched the ball so many times. It's my job to not lose the game.
Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. You talk about Stafford and doing that. Yep. I mean, you can't lose a game. Okay, so I'm going to go sort of along the same lines, maybe a little bit different. The Chargers were in the playoffs. I'm telling everybody out there, the Chargers were in the playoffs.
And he said, could we not make it, please? They said, could you not invite us? We'd like to go home now.
They were 30 seconds away. They called the timeout. What was he thinking?
I don't
Seriously,
know.
Dude.
I was so confused.
The Raiders, they all but said they were ready to run out the clock. They were.
Yeah. I mean, even watching it live, you knew they were about to just be done.
Yes.
Just hand it off one more time and run the clock. They weren't in field goal range, and they called a timeout.
He calls a timeout. What the hell was he doing? I remember we were texting. I was texting. There were a bunch of people, and we're all like, what the heck is going on?
I couldn't believe it.
Dude. Oh, my God. So this is deservedly a brown bag.
Those were those brown bags were easy this week. Easy. Easy.
Sadly, you're right. These are the two easiest brown bags we've had all season. I don't think we've had a week, because what we do, folks, is we actually talk about the brown bags beforehand, just about what we want. And there's a lot of times we're like, I'm not sure, this one, piece of cake. This by far the easiest brown bags that we've had all season long. Yeah. Absolutely. So, all right. Enough of that.
The Bills losing to New England was an easy one for me, but we won't go there. The Bills were always an easy brown bag for me because they're so soft, but I'll leave them alone today.
All right. What do you say? You want to go into the picks?
Listen, I'm ready. I'm locked in.
Okay. We've got 6 games here, dude. 6 games. Remember, they're playing for that piece of hardware right there. That's what it's all about.
I'm going to be honest. I went to the algorithm, and the response I got was, "Good luck. You're on your own, buddy." These games are hard. This is tough. This is
You want to know a fun fact? Super Bowl 1, the Chiefs and the Packers and the Chiefs, was played on January 15th, 1967.
Wow.
And the first game of the playoffs, the wild card this year, is played on January 15th, 2002. So that means
2022.
22. Yeah, 22. So that's right. It really says back in time. But that means they've added a whole month to the season, between the extra games and the playoff games and all that. Yeah, that's pretty wild that they've added that much time. Okay, so what did we say? We started out, dude, Saturday afternoon. This is my game.
Your game. You're going to pick it first? Or this is your game. Go ahead. Do you want to pick it first?
Yeah, I'll pick it first. Raiders take on the Bengals. Bengals 5.5. I think that's a legitimate spread. The Raiders on the road. The Bengals at home. I think that's a legitimate spread. The Raiders are on a high. I mean, the Raiders are on an absolute high right now against the Chargers. That's the best defense I've seen them play, except for in the last 2 minutes when they kept letting up 4 downs. That was the best defense, and the offense, that was the best as a team play that I've seen all season long. I bang on them constantly too about, especially Derek Carr. Yeah. He didn't lose the game either. I mean, so that's the key. He didn't lose the game. They kept the game in front of him. And when they play the Bengals, it's going to be just like the Chargers. I think the Chargers and the Bengals actually are very complementary teams. They look very much the same. So I'm going to take the Raiders. I'll take that 5.5 points. The Raiders could actually win this game too, man. I'm just telling you right now, the Raiders could win the game. And what?
I felt, oh my gosh, I thought you were going for the Kool-Aid.
No. I'm not that nuts yet. Hey, Derek Carr picked the Raiders too. Imagine that.
Good job, guys. Hey, I really thought the Bearcats were going to be able to beat Alabama, just for the record, on that feeling. And listen, everything that you just said, the emotion, everything that you just put into that pick is all the emotion the Raiders put into that game to beat the Chargers.
Yeah.
And the Raiders have achieved a goal. They made the playoffs. All the adversity that they had this year, everything that they've been through, from the coaching changes to the players, everything that they've gone through, and they made the playoffs. And there was and then that game took everything they had. It was an amazing game, right? When both teams could just make it if they would have shook hands and said, "See you in the playoffs."
Come on.
This is gonna get ugly and get ugly quick. The Bengals will win. By the end of the first quarter, it won't even be it. I'm thinking like some of those like Minnesota and the Giants when it was like 45-0.
Oh, get out of here! Get out of here!
The Bengals are going to be that stadium. Those fans. Joe Burrow's a superstar. He could win this game on his own. It's not going to take late game heroics. They are going to come out. They're going to get ahead. They're going to blow the doors off them. This is a no-brainer. Bengals -5.5.
Okay, now I will give you this. The Raiders.
I said too much. Basically, all I had to say was take the Bengals because it's a winner.
The Raiders had to keep the game in front of them.
They're not gonna.
They can't let it
they're
get
so
out.
Tired. They're emotionally exhausted. The whole season, they're done. They made it. They're just okay as okay. That's all they wanted to do. They made it. They don't have the energy. They don't have the talent to win a road game and then another road game and then look. If they win this game, their reward is to go on the road and play where? Are they they're not. Yeah. They're not thinking, oh, we're so close to the Super Bowl. No, they're like, we're good. We're good. We're good.
We made it.
Good. Yeah.
You know what? You're popping my bubble all season long. I've been banging out.
I'm sorry. It's so.
All season long, I've been banging on the Raiders, right?
I know.
And now the first time, I wear it on my heart.
I feel bad. I didn't need to go. I didn't need to go as hard as I did. I retract a little bit of that. Here, I think in a tough, hard-fought game, the Bengals are going to pull it out and cover the 5.5. But it's going to be entertaining.
All right, Saturday night, the Patriots take on the Bills. Bills by 4. What, that one Monday night game, the Patriots just really outmaneuvered the Bills, right? Yeah, then the Bills came back and beat the Patriots pretty well. Yeah. So now it's like, it's a rematch. Best of 3 here. Who do you like?
God, I hate Buffalo. I'm so tired of it doesn't matter which way I go with Buffalo. I did pick them to cover that 16.5 against the Jets, and they pulled it out. They pulled it out 27-10.
There were a couple people on Twitter going, Carl, finally, he picked the Bills. He picked the Bills.
Covered a big one. He sure did. Look, I think in this game, in the analysis that I've done and relooking, I watched both games. I studied it frame by frame. The Patriots win when Mac Jones throwing 3 passes. That was pretty fluky. This is a home playoff game for Buffalo, and I think that they are going to pay back Mac Jones and the Patriots in this game. There's going to be years of frustration let out on this game. and look, usually when I say the games are tough, I say go with the dogs, but these are under touchdown games. The Bengals under a touchdown and the Bills under a touchdown, and they're both going to win by more than 10. So I'm going with Buffalo -4.
Oh my gosh.
They're just going to bury the Patriots.
Did you hear that, Bills Mafia?
He's not going up against a rookie quarterback here. The Bills are going to win this game. I don't know what's going to happen next, but the Bills are going to win this game.
Carl is going with the Bills.
Does that look like a Patriots helmet to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Picked the wrong one. Carl's going with the Bills, folks. He's going with the Bills.
Let's do it.
My goodness. Hey, Derek Carr is going with the Patriots. How can you do that, Derek? We got to hate the Patriots.
Everybody's thinking about the game Mac Jones threw 3 passes.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
It was a fluke game.
What? Josh Allen's going to do anything he has to win this game. Absolutely, hands down. even Bill Belichick's defense is not going to stop him because he's going to run. He's going to do whatever. Yeah. If he has to do 4 quarterback sneaks in a row, he'll do it. Whatever it takes to win, right?
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be close.
It's
I don't think it's going to be close. It's going to be a over 10-point win, a 2-score win.
In fact, it's so good.
Kool-Aid pick. I love it. I hate it.
Kool-Aid pick. We're picking it out right away.
What are you doing?
It's Kool-Aid pick right here. This is the win. This one, lock it. Absolutely lock it. Bills Mafia. We're going with the blue Kool-Aid, folks.
I think you're right. Good pick. Good
This
Kool-Aid
is it right here. This is it right there.
10-7-1 on the year.
That's
good odds.
Okay. Sunday evening, the Steelers take on the Chiefs. Chiefs by 12.5, dude. I mean, it's still okay. The Chiefs are the better team, but how do you give 12.5 points to Ben Roethlisberger?
Well, Ben's not Ben anymore.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: the Chiefs have had their big games. They've had a hard time covering, but then they've had some big games. I think that they're going to use Najee Harris. He's going to be a weapon. Pittsburgh is just not a threat. They shouldn't even be here. I was really surprised they pulled that game off against Baltimore, and they barely did it. I mean, they're just squeaking by. But I do think that they're going to slow the game down enough. They're going to slow the game down enough, even defensively, where Kansas City's not going to be able to bury them. I see maybe like a 10-point win, like a 24-4, 27-17, something where Pittsburgh covers 12.5. So I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh.
You know what?
Not to win. I don't even think. I mean, I don't want to say like, oh, they can't win. They certainly can. But I think Kansas City does enough to win. That's tough.
I agree. Derek's thinking the same thing. And let me get on over here. I'm thinking the same thing, dude. You said it. They're going to at least slow the game down enough to get inside that 12.5.
Tomlin's no joke as a coach. They're going to be prepared. They're going to be prepared, and that's going to be
of course not.
Yeah.
No,
he's
they're
not going
to
to get blown out.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear him? He said the other day he fell asleep during the Raiders-Chargers game, and
did he?
Okay. Yeah, and he goes, well, I knew I had a work day tomorrow. He's on Sunday night, so Monday, or he's got a work day. So, but the experience. How do you not? They're so experienced. With Ben and Tomlin and that. Yeah, no, I think they get within. Yeah. Yep, they get within that 12.5. That's for sure. All right.
They might be surprised if they have the lead at halftime. They might have the lead at halftime.
I agree with what you're saying. Okay, let's go NFC. Sunday afternoon, 1:00. The Eagles take on the hurt Buccaneers, but Bucks by 8.5. That's a lot of points.
Philly doesn't even belong in the field. They're the weakest team out of all of them. Tampa at home, Tom Brady at home. Bucks win by 10+. I'm going Tampa. So the only dog I got so far is Pittsburgh.
All right, you're going to go to Tampa.
Yeah. I don't see how – I really don't see how any level where Philly keeps in this game.
Derek is going with Tampa, and, I can't go against Tom Brady in something like this. I just can't go against Brady. You know what? He'll be a surgeon. He's going to be a surgeon, and he'll just cut up the Eagles, little by little by little. He would just cut them up.
They got enough weapons to win this game by 10.
Yep, I think so. You're right. Okay. Love this matchup. Love this matchup. The 49ers, Sunday afternoon, take on the Cowboys. Cowboys by 3. Love this game. This could be a fun game.
Well, if anybody listened to the whole show, they already know who we're picking. If they just fast forwarded to the picks, they don't know. But my pick right here, for all the reasons I said earlier, San Francisco wins this game and moves on. Yep,
I hear what you're saying.
Debo, Samuel, their defense, they're electric. Garoppolo's just not lose the game. When he's unconscious and just plays lights out. And San Francisco defensively, Dallas isn't putting up 50 on these guys. San Francisco's good.
No, it's the Dallas is not playing well. They played the Eagles last week, right?
Yeah. San Francisco wins, and Dallas is still Dallas. like they've been for 27 years.
Derek is taking the 49ers too. And I'm going with Dallas, baby.
Okay.
I'm a believer. I'm a believer.
Well, we already knew that. Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah.
I believe in Dallas, man. I'm taking Dallas. I think Dallas, they win the game. They easily cover that 3. I shouldn't say easily, but they're going to, they may win by 6, something like that. No, Dallas wins it at home in Jerry's World. I think last week was a good, just getting the team together and remembering how to win games. So I think last week was a good thing for them. All right. This is going to be a fun game too. Monday night. What do you think about a Monday night playoff game? I don't like it myself. I don't think it's fair to the teams.
Well, I'm done. I'm done with the Monday night. I'm done. This is weekend football now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's weekend football. I don't need don't start putting a game on Tuesday and Wednesday and everything else. So this is playoff time. It's Saturday, Sunday with playoff football. But we'll wait for Monday and we'll find out that if Matt Stafford can win a playoff game. And my feeling is Matt Stafford can win one playoff game. So he will win the playoff game, get that monkey off his back, cover the 4.
Oh my gosh!
They're gonna win this game. They're gonna cover the 4, and then he won't win next week. Yeah.
Wait a minute. You went with Bills Mafia, and now you are going to go with Matt Stafford and the Rams. Did I hear that correctly?
I'm not going with my heart here. I'm going. This is a serious handicapping show. Like we talk, I do a lot of work on this to determine. This is a serious handicapping show. We pick winners. We deliver winners. If I'm riding a team like the Browns are garbage, right? I came into the year telling you how much garbage the Browns were, and everybody was telling me how they were going to the Super Bowl. Get out of here. The Browns were garbage. I don't see the Browns on the board, Doug. Are the Browns on the board? No. I don't go with my heart, but when it's time to pick a winner, it's time to pick a winner, and the Rams are going to get it done.
The Browns are not on the board. Derek is thinking the Cardinals, which I really, 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 I want to take the Cardinals, but I got to follow you. I think
that's going to be a 2-touchdown game. I don't think I see one competitive game, Dallas, San Francisco. I think Pittsburgh and Kansas City will be close. But the final scores in the other 4 games, Bengals, Raiders, Bills, New England, Philly, Tampa, and Rams, Arizona, those final scores are going to be double digits. Digits.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. Dude, I can't wait.
Weekend is notorious for big wins.
I can't wait. Okay. 3-team parlay, bud.
Yeah,
I go 3-team parlay. Who do you like?
Bengals?
What do you got?
Bengals.
Go ahead. Steelers.
And the Rams.
Okay, there's a 3-team parlay. Bengals, Steelers, Rams. Oh my gosh. Dude, you know what? You're not stretching any of those. I think those are all good picks. Couldn't argue about any of those.
In the playoffs now, anybody can win. So
this week's 3-team parlay, you've got to get 50% of these picks.
My suggestion is after you watch the games this weekend, then you go back and watch the show again, and your jaw will be like, that's exactly what Carl said was going to happen. That's exactly what Carl said was going to happen.
All right, I'm going to step back. There's the board, folks. There is the wild card weekend board right there. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait.
What's our 2 different? You went with your Raiders and you went with Dallas. Those are only 2 different games, right?
I went with the Raiders and I went with Dallas. Yep. Absolutely. That alone. You went with the Bills. You went with the Rams. I mean, wow, we got a little bit difference here. We're like different. We're in different unis or different thoughts as we're in the playoffs now, man.
Picking winners.
Right.
Pick winners.
Winners.
Yeah,
pick those winners.
Pick your winners. Put them out there. Let us know. Subscribe to the show. Tell your friends. Be ready for next year.
You got it. That's exactly it. We want your picks. Again, like you said, Carl, tell everybody about the show, please. The more engagement, the more people talking, that's fun. That is absolutely freaking fun is what that is. So we'll get this out usually as we do on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. We got a little TikTok out there too. And as we said, We want to hear about your, picks and, predictions, and tell us what you think about ours. And man, it's going to be a great wild card weekend. I can't wait.
Man, it's been a fun season. Let's go with the super wild card weekend. Let's go. Love it.
Dude, hey, as always, we've had to do this remote thing here the past couple of weeks, because fighting a little bit of COVID here and there. But you know what? This is working out, dude. Absolutely working out.
We're going to have fun.
Hey,
we'll be back together again soon.
All right, buddy. Hey.
Have fun. Pick some winners.
See ya. Have a good one.
All right, Doug.
Bye.